I am cooking.
Cooking.
Welcome to my channel. Today we are making jollof rice. Welcome, Jesus. Hi. Today I'm making jollof rice. Welcome everyone, welcome. The ingredients that we'll be using are masala, we have soy sauce, beef, with beef broth, normal sea salt, together with grated tomatoes. Also we have fresh peas, potatoes, here you need to fry your onions till they're all brown. When the onions are all brown, we will start by adding our spices. These are locally made spices. So we are going to be adding about 5 spoons. We will also add salt. Stir a little bit and stir for some time and add water. Let it simmer for about 2 minutes. The essence of adding small amount of water is to help the spices for them to be well cooked, not to taste raw. So stir for some time and let it simmer for about only 2 minutes. So as I said, the essence of adding water is to help first, before adding other ingredients, is to help the spices to be well cooked, because once you add other ingredients, it's really difficult for the spice to cook well. So you also need first to cook the spices well. So when other ingredients such as tomatoes, grated tomatoes, peas or potatoes they are added, they'll also be cooking. This helps your jollof rice or pilau, also known in Kiswahili, to taste very well cooked. Hello Bacon, welcome, thank you so much. Welcome to my channel, thank you, welcome. Hello. You see, after 2 minutes you can see it's all simmering. Then we can add our grated tomatoes. I have grated them, our grated tomatoes. I'm going to rinse my blender with small amount of water. Then we are going to add our potatoes. Hey DJ Mboti, welcome. We'll be adding our potatoes. Let it simmer for another 2 minutes for the tomatoes to get well cooked with the spices that we have added. Welcome to my channel, everyone. Today we'll be making jollof rice. It is also known as pilau in Swahili. So now I'm trying to add my beef meat. I'm separating it from the broth. It has started to simmer well. I'll be going live. Thank you. Hey, Susie Gibson, welcome. Just for who are currently hopping in, we are making jollof rice using beef meat. Also, the ingredients that I've used are tomatoes, jollof spices, grated tomatoes, salt. Also, I'll be using soy sauce. Yes. So now we are waiting for our mixture to simmer for some time. Then aftermath we'll be adding peas. Our peas here are fresh peas, and our soy sauce. Hey, I am from Africa, Tanzania. I am here from Africa, Tanzania, and it's afternoon here. So I'm currently making lunch for my family. So welcome. So as you can see, I'm going to stir a little bit. So now I'll be adding our fresh peas. I'll be adding our fresh peas. Thank you so much, Susie. I'm having a blessed day. Thank you so much. So now I am adding fresh peas together with beef meat that is already boiled. I'm going to stir for some time. Let the mixture mix well. So also I'll be adding soy sauce and let it simmer for another 3 minutes. Adding small amount of beef broth. I'm going to add some beef broth also. As you can see, our mixture is starting to look well. Then the last ingredient that I'll be adding is rice. Let all the ingredients first to cook well, then aftermath we will be adding rice. Hey Kazas, my name is Noreen. I am from Tanzania, Africa. Welcome in my kitchen. Today we are making jollof rice. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support, Kazas. So today we are making jollof rice using beef broth. As you can also make jollof rice using chicken, using pork, but today I made using beef. Also, we'll be using cardamom for a nice smell in our jollof rice. They are from a region in Tanzania called Tanga City. They are smelling really nice, really nice. Yes, now I'm in Tanzania. So I'm going just to break them into small portions so I can add in our rice. I said while I added some beef broth or beef stew, the one that you get after boiling beef. It helps to also add a nice flavor in your jollof rice. So these they're actually the barks of a tree. They add a nice smell to your rice. So I'm cutting them into small pieces. So as you can see, our mixture is simmering. We will be adding about 4 cups of rice. Stir for some time so as the mixture can get in well. I'm going to add more beef broth. Now here I'm going to simmer for about 15 minutes in a medium heat for the jollof rice to cook well. Thank you so much for all of the people who are joining in. So the last ingredient or spice to add are the cardamom, where we will be placing them at the top of our rice to add a nice smell and flavor to our jollof rice. Welcome everyone. Hey, welcome. Thank you for. Can we see what your house looks like in Africa? uh, Actually, thank you so much, Susie Gibson. It's just actually a normal house, but now I am more prioritizing with cooking. I think I'm not doing so much of lifestyle content. I just prefer doing cooking content. Thank you so much for the interest, Susie. Thank you. I'm just doing normal cooking contents. Thank you anyway. I was just trying to see the difference from here, from there to here. Thank you. So here currently our jollof rice is simmering at a very low heat. We're going to wait about for 15 minutes so we can add our last ingredient, which is cardamom. Thank you all for joining in. Hopefully we can wait for the rice to get ready and you all can see how it has turned out. So let's look at how our jollof rice is progressing. Actually, I'm going to add small amount of beef broth. So one thing actually we always do here to help the rice to all cook well, you can either add an aluminium foil. This helps the rice to cook very well, or you can also use this safe bags to cover on the top of your pan. This helps the rice to cook well. So I'm actually going to add some, it's like a pepper. This will help our rice to cook even more well. Thank you so much, DJ. So our jollof rice will be serving with fruits. I prefer avocado, or you can serve with a ripened banana. So after maybe 5 minutes, when all of the stew has already been consumed with the rice, we'll be adding our cardamom. This is the very end product we are adding in, spice we are adding in our jollof rice. This adds a very nice flavor. It's grown in Africa. Here in Tanzania, it's grown in a city called Tanga. These are like are the barks of a tree. For all who are joining in, thank you so much. Welcome to my channel. My name is Norin. I'm from Africa. So today we were making jollof rice. I was making jollof rice for my family. So I want to share with you the ingredients that I had used. We used jollof masala or pilau masala. I did use soy sauce together with peas, fresh peas from the market. Together with potatoes and grated tomatoes. We only use few ingredients in our jollof rice. The most ingredients that are being used are the spices. Spices are the ones that makes the jollof rice taste well, together with allowing the spices to cook evenly well. So yes, let's wait and see how our jollof rice is going to turn out. So we'll be waiting for about 15 more minutes. Yes, thank you. So I will show you. These are for the local spices. When you buy them, mostly they're always looking like this. Most of the local spices, they are locally made in our market here. You see them looking like this. So now I'm just be adding in my jar here. I'll be adding more spices in my jar here. Hi Alexi, how are you? Welcome to my channel. Today we are making jollof rice. Welcome Alexi. So I'll just be adding more of the spices to my spice jar here. Thank you all for joining in. So because it's going to take about I am from Africa, a country known as Tanzania. It's beautiful out here. If you have ever known an African country called Tanzania, this is where I am from, and I'm in a city called Dar es Salaam. So I'm adding more of the spices here. So because it's going to take for about 15 minutes, I will share my end product in the post so you guys can see. But also then I have already shared a short about how to cook jollof rice. It's only a 2-minute short if you want to know a step-by-step process. Today I figured that I wanted to do a live session with you guys so you can see how we go about this. But also I have a short in my videos. Kindly visit, and for any people who haven't subscribed, welcome and subscribe to my channel. We'll be doing live sessions every Sunday. So this I am my new added spices here. So let us look at our rice so we can add the last ingredient, which is cardamom. Yes, you can see it has all started to cook well. Here is when you start adding the cardamom. The cardamom helps to add a nice flavor. I'll just add it in on top. I have already shared a short on how to cook jollof rice. So today I just figured, let me just do a live session with my community members here. Thank you so much for all of the people who took your time joining. So the cardamom, it's good if you add it on top, because later on you can just take off this 3 bags if you don't want to find it in your meal. Here I'm adding small amount of water. So I'm going to give you a close-up look on how our jollof rice is looking so far. So let's wait for it to cook well for about 10 minutes from now. You can cover your jollof rice using aluminum foil, or you can use a paper bag. Yes. So thank you so much for all of the people who took your time joining my live session. I'll be doing live sessions whenever I can, but I'll also be showing you how it ended, the ended jollof rice in my post. So stay tuned. Kindly subscribe on my page. Thank you so much. I'll be serving my jollof with avocado and together with ripened banana. Thank you so much for all of the people who took your time joining in my live session. Sending love, blessings your way. Thank you very much.